Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. Today we're going to have a look at what I would consider the most overpowered card left in the game, because now we have the Undertaker nerf coming up, and I'm pretty happy about that. And of course, the card we're talking about is Dr. Boom, aka Dr. Balanced. And some people refer to him as this because he's basically good enough to include in every deck. It doesn't actually matter what you play. It's probably better a deck if you just stick this guy in it, despite the fact that the meta has countered him as much as it possibly could by basically everyone in the game, including Big Game Hunter, in their constructed deck list. And the reason Big Game Hunter doesn't even counter the card enough is because of the battle cry that Dr. Boom has, which spawns 2 Boom Bots. And we can go over here so you guys can really understand why this card is genuinely overpowered, why he is a little bit unbalanced. One, if you consider the Boombot, it's really a one-drop that people would play, and you get 2 of them for free when you play a card that's basically War Golem. So, there's a card War Golem, there's a card Dr. Boom. Dr. Boom only has the weaknesses that he has a battle cry effect, so I guess if you're up against Nerubar Weblord, he's harder to play. I guess he's a little weaker to mind control tech because you'll have more creatures on board. And I guess you can only have 1 Dr. Boom as opposed to 2 War Golems. But War Golem's actually pretty good on his own. When you play Arena, if you need a late game drop, War Golem isn't really that bad of a card. If you consider War Golem up against other 7-drops, there's always Core Hound. If they were going to make a 7-drop better, why not start at the bottom? They started kind of in the middle. Now, War Golem's not a card played in Constructed, but it's not too far off, is what I'm trying to say. Dr. Boom's really OP. It's really OP because you get the 7 value for 7, and you get the 2 Boom Bots, which if they were 1-drops, you would play them. Like, a Boom Bot is something you would run in any Undertaker deck. It's better than the other 1-drop mech. It's probably better than like a Leper Gnome. The 1 to 4 random damage effect usually does pretty well. If you're playing like a face deck, if you hit for face, it's good. If you hit whatever creature, it's fine. The fact that you get 3 creatures allows you to do crazy combos with Sea Giants, with Knife Juggler, with just having a lot of stuff on the board all at once is a big deal. Because when it comes to having like 1 health creatures, often the big downside is that they would die to a hero power like from a mage or something like that, and it wouldn't actually do anything. But a Boombot, well, it does something when it dies, and you get 2 of them, so you guarantee that at least 1 of them is going to do something on the board. And because of the Boom Bots, it actually makes it so Big Game Hunter isn't even a good enough counter, because while you can Big Game Hunter Dr. Boom, often the Boom Bots will kill the Big Game Hunter and still do damage to something else. So it doesn't even trade evenly in most cases with the most direct counter in the game. So that makes Dr. Boom really, really OP. So much so that people still include it in every deck. And one more thing to note is that the Boombot also has the synergy 1 with Death Rattle. So basically you can run Dr. Boom in any deck that has Undertaker, so like Hunter or something like that. And it's also a mech, so you could run Dr. Boom in a deck that has mech synergy, like a mech mage. You can use Tinkertown Technicians or Goblin Blast Mages to synergize with the Boombot. You can run it in a deck that just zergs your opponent down, like a Zoolock if you really want, because just having more creatures becomes it overwhelmingly, increasingly hard to deal with. Because it's a 7-drop and it's basically the most powerful 7-drop in the game, and there are no other really good 7-drops available to all classes, you'd run this in every control deck. So basically you run Dr. Boom in any deck. If you need to craft 1 legendary, you don't know which legendary to craft, it's Dr. Boom, because he's Dr. Balanced, and because even though this card probably won't get nerfed because we haven't quite met the sales quota for GVG packs, maybe after the next expansion we might see some adjustment to Dr. Boom. But even when that happens, even when Dr. Boom inevitably will get nerfed, it's not a big deal because, well, you can then just disenchant it for full value and craft the new most overpowered legendary for your deck arsenal. So that's where we're at with Dr. Boom. It is pretty damn overpowered, though I have to say, it's a cool card. I like playing with the card, even if it's really overpowered, except in Arena, because I'm usually not the one with the Dr. Boom. Usually my opponents seem to draft Dr. Booms a lot more frequently than I manage to, so that part's a little bit unfair. But in the overall scheme of things, it's pretty cool. I like the randomness. I like the little boom bots. It'll absolutely get nerfed eventually, but for now, play it, craft it, try not to get too frustrated, though sometimes frustrations can occur because of the randomness. And I want to show you guys a couple games where this is true, a couple games that really highlight the strength of this card so you guys can understand where it's at and why it's so broken. Enjoy the games, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Five and 2, Dr. Boom boys. Are you fucking serious?
You love my new recipe.
Oh my god, I can't ping it down now. I have to ping that down. I don't even want to play the juggler right now. Dr. Boom. So fire. Alright.
I hear you got a problem.
Well, let's hope there's no Dread Infernal. And there is. Oh, that's a fun game, guys. Fun game. I can't kill that. I'm dead to 1 damage if I don't heal, so I guess I'll heal. Dr. Boom into Dr. Boom into Perfect Dread Infernal from Perfect Bomb RNG. Well, I mean, I haven't lost yet, so we'll see.
So many possibilities.
I just can't seem to draw Flame Strike. Oh, apparently I have lost. It's power overwhelming time. Yep. And he's another 1 damage. Power overwhelming. 3 power overwhelmings. How the fuck do I get so unlucky? It's like impossible, dude. Another druid. Apparently it's a good time to play a druid. I don't mind having Consecrate, actually. All the druids have been either combo or the slow taunt version. But just in case it's like mech or something, or it gets through the game. Turn to 1 going first must be really hard. Holy shit. Wow. That took some brain power. Alright. So, oh yeah, I think he actually has Innervate, maybe a 2-drop? Or he's retarded, I don't know. Oh my god. Got equality, that's pretty good. And wild growth. So it's a ramp druid, they got the ramp and the 1-drop, so that's pretty bad for me, really. The decks that run Zombie Chow run 1 combo at most. Wild growth again. Well, I guess I'm behind 3 mana. Yeah, it's very, very hard to win this type of game. I'm choosing not to coin a True Silver because most likely I'll have to coin a Equality Consecrate combo. Okay. Seems like a bad play, but I'll go with it. Turn 7 hero power. That means he has combo. I think that's fine though. Wow. Alright.
For justice.
I must safeguard the land. The battle will rise reporting for duty.
Well, I'm not dead to combo. It's a shitload of damage, but I'm not dead to it.
Reporting for duty.
Oh shit, I am dead to it now. Yep. It's alright, I wasn't feeling that Holy Wrath anyway.
Last warning. Come on, power. Reporting for duty.
He has big game 100% of the time here, but just in case it's a silence, I didn't want to play the Defender of Argus.
Tastingo. Yes.
Hmm. Yeah, he can clear my taunts out. But, like, I'm fine with that. It's a very wasteful clear.
Follow the rule. My shield for Arden.
The battle! Reporting for duty.
I have no time for games.
Last warning.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for
I
duty.
got
Well
this.
played. The battle!
Into the breach.
For justice!
Don't you draw swipe.
None shall.
Black Knight. For 8.
For justice! The battle! The battle! The battle!
It's gonna start drawing here. Plays another creature, I'm just gonna use the other equality. If I can use it anyway.
The battle! The battle! For justice!
We both drew the same now. This sucks. It makes it so I can't Tyrion Sea Giant. Unless you'd like to donate a zombie chow.
Time waits for no one.
Okay. Whoa. 9. Okay, do that again. Oh god. Dr. Boom. So balanced. So balanced, guys. Holy cow.